Watch that tape right there. Bolt of lightning, nobody touched him. And when he grabbed Finland right there, Finland was down immediately. Great play call right there. Your best player, put him in a spot to succeed right there, and he lost about 10 yards. That makes it 3rd and forever.
3rd and 23, loss of 8 to be exact. 6 minutes to go in the game. Orange up 8. Finland out of the shotgun with 2 backs to protect him and 3 wide receivers. Stands back at his own 13. High snap. Going to gun it deep down the field looking for Barnhill. It is knocked away by Alex Long. Alex got up in the air, realizing he couldn't run step for step with the 6'4" Barnhill, just reached up and slapped it away.
Yeah, Alex Long's had a nice game right there. That's the thing about defensive back. It's like kind of like a hand, like they say in poker, when you're playing Texas Hold'em. It's hours of boredom and moments of sheer terror. That's kind of what it's like playing defensive back in high school. And Long has been challenged twice, both on big plays, and he's responded both miles. I mean, those 2 plays he might raid right there made a big difference in his game.
Alex came through there. Northern's only real great moments in the passing game came on 3 consecutive plays that led up to their first touchdown, their only offensive touchdown of the night. That came in the waning minutes of the second quarter. Now back to punt. Deshaun Atkins, the starting running back. Orange is just going to set up for a return. They didn't even line up a return man. Well, it's hard to set up for a return when you don't have a return man back there. And Orange wasn't really setting up for a block either. I'm not sure what happened, but regardless, the punt just dies at the 48.
I know exactly what happened. They didn't want a turnover. They said, let's let them kick it away, and let's get the heck off the field. That's all Orange is wanting to do right there, because really, the way it is right now with the way they're running the ball, no mistakes right here, a couple first downs, and they should have put this game on ice. But that's what a lot of high school teams will do when they're worried about it in late game situations. They had some shoddy punt returning and had a game full of turnovers. They said, man, hey, forget about that. We're not going to return it. Let's just make sure they kick it.
Yeah. Have an official timeout. Orange with 2 touchdowns this half. Both of the drives, actually one drive started in Northern Territory. That was the longest drive of the game for Orange. It went for 65 yards, and Levante Beasley jump-started that with an 18-yard pickup. And after that, it led to Ryan Puckett scoring from 1 yard out that put Orange up by 8. Orange, however, took the lead after Northern had a 3-yard punt, a kick by Hunter Malsh. Orange took over at the Northern 15 after that punt. Orange, rather at the 20. Where was it? It was at the 20. Yeah, the 15-yard line. And eventually it led to Ryan Puckett scoring the touchdown from 3 yards out with 5:49 remaining. Durham County Stadium in great condition here. Actually, they were the site this summer of a semi-pro soccer team. Tobacco Road FC called their games home here at Durham County Stadium. That had a new tenant. They have women's football here from time to time at Durham County Stadium. It's such a great place to watch a game in any sporting event. I wish they'd have more games here, not just Northern games. It used to be that several different high schools would play their games here. One school would play on a Thursday night, and another would play on a Friday night. But now Hillside has their own campus stadium. The Durham School of the Arts doesn't have a football team, and Northern's the only tenant that plays here regularly.
Yeah, it really is, Jeff. It's a good place to watch a game. I like the lighting. Everything about it's good. The backdrop is good. The beautiful hospital over there, was Duke Regional now. Was Durham. I think it was Durham. Back then when it was Durham, you went in, you didn't come out. They might as well call it the Roach Motel, but I think it's got a lot better. It's been Duke Regional.
Did you ever watch a game out of Durham Regional? Look out the window and just see a game going on?
No, I've never had to stay in the hospital that long.
Okay.
But
just curious.
But this really is a good place.
Not that I'm tracing back from personal experience or anything, but
now if I was in the game, if I was in the hospital, I'd request a football side room. But they've done a lot of work to the field, and it really does renovate it. This is nice. This is a great. I always get excited when we come over here because it's a great place to watch a game up here in the booth. And I'm pretty sure they've repaired all the bullet holes. I think they've got all those done from previous times. They've cleaned everything. That's a joke.
They have field turf surface. It used to be natural grass here back when Ken Browning and Gary Merrill coached here at Northern and led Northern to a remarkable string of 18 consecutive Pac-6 championships. And Northern's run, as the two teams right now are enjoying a water break, Northern's run as a 4A squad will end at the end of this season. They'll move to 3A next year.
Yeah, we've talked about it before when we've called Northern games and when we come to the stadium. But back then, that was our time in high school. You know, you graduated in 91, I graduated in 92. And when Northern lost a football game, it was front page, not of the sports section, but of the paper at the Herald Sun.
Yes.
That was a dominant football program for a lot of years.
They went 24 straight years without losing to another team from the Bull City. 1976 to 2000, Jordan, of all teams, ended that string. And it looked like Cody Evans jumped offside as Orange was ready to snap the ball. Orange up 21-13 with 5:49 remaining, and the Panthers hit with their first false start penalty of the night. Ball back to the 43.
Yeah, well, I don't know what he's in a hurry for. Being a receiver for Orange is like having teats on a bull. I mean, they're not going to be used. And I really do. I would love to see Cody and Kendall. No knock on anybody, but I'd love to see them play with Garrett Clore, a guy who was as a pocket, like college and pro style quarterback. Because I got a feeling these kids can play. And maybe Jackson will get it worked out and start connecting with them.
For now, Orange wants to take the win home. Ryan Puckett on a quick hitter has an opening. Thanks to the left side of the offensive line over the 45 and back to the original line of scrimmage. It was Tyson Walter, the sophomore, and Blake Taylor, the senior center, who opened it up for a gain of 7. Yeah,
right now up 8 points with 5:30 left. Obviously, it's not time to work on your passing game. But I've been watching Cody for the last
So it'll be second down and 8. Orange out of a single wing. Puckett again. Met at the line of scrimmage. Goes down. Carried a Northern tackler with them 3 yards. And it'll be third down coming up after that 3-yard pickup. And it was Kevin Sanders once again getting in on the tackle. And Ryan, don't think he has a 100-yard night going for him, but he does have... Well, it's one of those games I got a feeling it probably should be the offensive line that's the player of the game here for Orange. It's going to be third down and 5 from the Northern 47. Orange up 8, 4:40 remaining. Schmid the handoff, running to the outside past the 45. It's Beasley trying to get the first down, and he keeps turning forward over the 40, and Morvante Beasley's got the first down. If he went down where he first felt contact, chances are he would have been 3, maybe 4 yards shy of the first down, but Beasley kept going, and looks like he's down as well. That might have been Peyton Wilson, actually. Let me check and see. Sorry about that. Panther is down. We'll try to get who that is.
Whoever it is, looks like a cramp. Hopefully it'll be a cramp. They got his legs out. They're trying to stretch his legs out a little bit.
The game was good for 14 yards, and Orange needed that. This is still a one-score game.
Yeah, well, whoever was running the ball right there, that was just hit the pile, move the pile, and that was a big run for Orange. Because, like we talked about, I mean, Northern, if they can get a stop, they still got a chance, but they got to eventually. I think it was Peyton.
It was Peyton. Excuse me, that was Peyton Wilson in there. So Peyton in there for 12 yards, and Orange gets the first down, and didn't appear to be too serious as Peyton walked right up and went right to the bench.
Yeah, and Northern, they got to do it right here. The ball's on their 35-yard line. Another first down. They're in field goal range, really. I mean, and down there, you got to make your move right here. Orange is going to run the ball, so you got to get ready for that and got to make a stop.
4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Ball on the left hash mark. Wilson is out. So Beasley is in there. Morgan Pascal, I don't think, has gone back in the game since he fumbled. Puckett in there as a fullback. Clock running with 4:20 remaining. Jackson Schmid looking at the digital play clock here in the right end of the end zone. Snaps the ball at 10. Puckett runs it up the gut and brings it inside the 35. Orange has not trailed in this game, unlike last week where they were down 3-0 at one point. However, they did have a tie at 7-7 at the half, and Northern was on the verge of tying the game once again after a scoop-up fumble return for a touchdown by Patrick Harris, but the extra point was botched. Second down and 8 after the 2-yard gain by Puckett. 3:45 remaining. Handoff. Beasley misdirection. Streaks ahead past the 30, over the 25. Beasley 20, down to the 15. Morvante Beasley has the 2 longest runs of the night for Orange.
Yeah, that was a off tackle right there on the left side. That was a let's take the victory to the house run right there, because I think that's unless it's a turnover right now. Beasley pretty much putting the last nail in Northern's coffin.
We say that. It's so strange to call this game looking at how thoroughly Orange has controlled the line of scrimmage this half, but you look at the scoreboard, it's only an 8-point game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Northern needs to turn around and look at it, to be honest with you, because they have to get, if they get a stop, they still got a shot.
They're another scoop and score away from tying this game. From the 15, Puckett will launch up the middle,
fumbled,
the ball is
fumbled.
fumbled. Ball is free inside the 10, and I think Northern's got it. Northern players going off the field, and Northern's got the ball back.
Sure did, sure enough.
My goodness.
Number
6 Orange turnovers in the game. And the man who got it was the man who made 2 interceptions in the first half. LaDerrick Neville recovers the fumble, and Northern has life. With 3:19 remaining in the game, Northern gets the ball back after the fumble at its own 9-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 now. Finland will go in there with Carvel Oliver. Now, Oliver is a big play threat. He had one pass earlier that was dropped, but he got out in the open. He's played only sparingly in this game. Keep your eye on him. Finland will roll out, throwing from his own end zone. Over the middle, pass is incomplete. Northern has to air it out here, and that pass was intended for 22, Dalen Felton.
Yeah, Felton right there. He checked up once again, Jeff. Finland is putting the ball in positions where his receivers can make plays. They just have to make it right there. Was it a perfectly thrown ball? No, but he was under some pressure. Orange is playing his own, and Felton's got to really learn. If he'd have taken a couple hard steps to the right, probably would have got a pretty big hit, but he'd also made the catch.
Felton, remember, had 3 consecutive catches that set up Northern for its only offensive touchdown in the game. Now Finland will roll out to the near side. He's going to gun it long down the field, and it's overthrown. He was looking once again for Felton, and the closest man to it long. 3rd down.
Yeah, big play right here, obviously coming up, but Finland right there. He just simple overthrow. Not really, Felton wasn't really open right there as he was trying to hit a post down the sideline.
3:08 remaining, and it's 3rd down and 9. Northern players looking back as the play clock begins. Orange can't give up anything big. They gave up 3 big passing plays in the waning minutes of the first half.
And Peyton's back on the field right here. He just came in for this play right here. You got to expect a blitz right here on 3rd down. Here he comes.
That's what Orange brings, 5-man blitz. Finland rolls out near sideline, running for his life, going to tuck it and run to the 10, and Peyton Wilson ran across the field. Oh, and they call a flag on the play.
What?
I'm not sure exactly what for. Finland wrestled down. He was still in bounds.
It wasn't a horse collar. It wasn't,
no.
Unless it was a face mask we didn't see. Oh, they're calling horse collar. Oh, they're calling face mask.
Wow.
Well, one referee went like a horse collar or something. No, that was just, to me, it looked like Peyton just dove in there, grabbed one shoulder, spun him around hard. I think that's the old personal foul in football where you tackled him a bit too hard.
That might have been the case.
That's what football's slowly morphing into. I didn't really see much wrong with that. If it was a dirty play or an illegal play, like I said, he might have got the face mask, but the one official, he signaled for the horse collar. I mean, that's a huge play. You got 1st down and 15 yards right there.
Yep, it was only 6 yards there for Finland on the carry, but now it's a 1st down to the Northern 30-yard line with 3 minutes remaining in the game. Northern gets another new life. That is 6 15-yard penalties in the game for Orange, all on defense or special teams. Finland rolls to the right, meets pressure immediately. He's going down. Stone cold Stone Edwards winds up making another stop, this one for a loss of 5.
Yep, Finland right there. It's just got ate up by Stone Edwards. And Rogers got some penetration, but Edwards, Finland, he's pretty good back here, moving back in the pocket and stepping up and sliding to the right or left right there. But Stone Edwards right there just slid right with him.
So it's 2nd and 15. Stone's done a great job, the pass rush. Remember, Orange plays 3-5-3 defensively, but you would think with that, Orange's pass rush wouldn't be as fierce, but sometimes it looks like they got 6 guys up front.
They got 3 horses up front who can move the pile.
And then there's Peyton Wilson right behind them. 2nd and 15. Finland has the snap fumbled, and then he is brought down from behind and sacked. And that was Mervante Beasley who came in on the sack.
Yep, right there. Bad snap. Once again, sloppy play. Beginning of the year football, but you're eventually going to have to quit making those mistakes if you want to have any type of success. And Finland has done well, Jeff, when he's dropped straight back in the pocket, when he's taken two-step drops and got rid of it quickly. And they're not doing that right here. It's just, it looked like they want to roll them out one way or the other, and it's simply not that.